From the moment he could speak coherent sentences, he began to tell a story. Not of his toys, not of his day at the park, but of another life entirely. A life that ended abruptly, tragically. Imagine being 3 years old, your world a canvas of bright colors and simple shapes, yet haunted by the vivid, undeniable memories of a man you never met, a place you'd never been in this lifetime. This is the extraordinary reality for some, a whisper from the past that refuses to be silenced. Today we delve into the profound, often unsettling, world of past life recall, focusing on the incredible journey of a man who, from the tender age of 3, carried the heavy, detailed baggage of a previous existence. At an age where most children are grappling with the fundamentals of language, this young boy spoke with surprising clarity about events that seemed impossible for him to know. He described people by name, recounted daily routines of a life long gone, and chillingly detailed the circumstances of a violent death. These weren't vague impressions or childish fantasies. They were specific, consistent recollections that persisted year after year. For his parents, it was a bewildering, sometimes frightening, experience. How do you rationalize a toddler weeping for a wife and children he supposedly had decades before he was born? How do you explain his visceral fear of certain objects or places that mirror the trauma he described? His memories weren't just abstract ideas, they were anchored in sensory details. The feel of the tools he used in his previous profession, the layout of a house that no longer stood, the smell of a specific type of food, the sound of a particular accent. These weren't things he could have absorbed from his environment, his family, or even television at such a young age. They were pieces of a puzzle that belonged to another time, another identity. As he grew, these memories didn't fade as might be expected of childhood fantasies. Instead, they remained startlingly clear, sometimes even becoming more detailed. This persistence set his experience apart, pushing it beyond the realm of coincidence or imagination. It forced those around him, and eventually himself, to confront questions that challenge our most fundamental understanding of life, death, and consciousness. What happens when we die? Does a part of us, perhaps the soul or consciousness, endure? Does it carry the imprint of experiences, relationships, and even trauma into a new existence? The scientific paradigm often struggles to accommodate such phenomena, seeking logical explanations like cryptomnesia, unconscious memory of information, elaborate hoaxes, or psychological conditions. Yet, in cases like this, where specific details are later verified through painstaking research, the conventional explanations begin to crumble. The journey of this man wasn't just about remembering, it was about reconciling two lives, living in the present while being profoundly influenced by the past. It meant navigating relationships in this life while feeling the pull of connections from another. It meant grappling with a sense of identity that was split across time. It required immense courage, both from him and his family, to speak openly about something so far outside the norm, risking skepticism, ridicule, or concern. His story became a bridge, connecting the seemingly separate islands of life and death. It offered a glimpse behind the veil, suggesting that perhaps our existence is not a single, isolated journey, but part of a larger, unfolding narrative that spans multiple lifetimes. It resonates deeply with ancient spiritual traditions and ancestral wisdom from cultures across the globe that have long held beliefs in reincarnation, the transmigration of souls, and the cyclical nature of existence. These traditions teach that we are not merely physical bodies, we are spiritual beings on a path of evolution, learning and growing through successive experiences. The man's memories, though extraordinary, echo the fundamental truth found in these ancient teachings, that consciousness may be primary, persisting beyond the dissolution of the physical form. His experience serves as a powerful, living testament to the possibility that the wisdom of our ancestors, speaking of interconnectedness and eternal cycles, holds profound truth. It invites us to look beyond the material world and consider the vaster landscape of the soul. Think about your own life. Have you ever had a strange feeling of familiarity in a new place? A sudden, unbidden skill or knowledge that seems to come from nowhere? An intense connection with someone you've just met? While not everyone has clear past life memories, these subtle nudges, these echoes, might be hints of the same underlying reality, the continuity of consciousness, the deep well of experience we carry within us. The man who remembered his past life from the age of 3 is not just an anomaly. He is a living question mark, challenging us to expand our understanding of who and what we are. His journey from a bewildered child recounting impossible tales to an adult integrating these profound memories offers a unique perspective on human existence. It suggests that the past is not just history stored in books, but a living force that shapes us in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. This kind of story holds immense power. It can ignite curiosity, spark introspection, and perhaps even alleviate the fear of death by suggesting that the end of this life is merely a transition, not an annihilation. It encourages us to look inward, to explore the depths of our own consciousness, and to consider the possibility that the wisdom we seek might already reside within us, carried across lifetimes. If you find this exploration into the mysteries of consciousness and the echoes of past lives as fascinating and moving as I do, please take a moment to show your support. Your engagement helps these stories reach more people who are searching for answers, for connection, for a deeper understanding of life's profound mysteries. Consider the implications of this man's experience for personal growth. If we carry the lessons, the strengths, and yes, even the unresolved issues from past lives, understanding this could offer new avenues for healing, for breaking negative patterns, and for embracing our true potential. It reframes our challenges not just as products of this lifetime's circumstances, but as opportunities for the soul's ongoing evolution. Ancestral wisdom often speaks of the interconnectedness of all things: the past, the present, and the future, the living and those who have passed. Stories like this man's bridge that gap, making the abstract concept of continuity feel tangibly real. They remind us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, threads in an intricate tapestry, woven across time and space. The journey he undertook, often solitary and fraught with misunderstanding, ultimately led to a unique form of self-knowledge. He learned to live with his past, to integrate it into his present identity without being consumed by it. His life became a testament to the resilience of the spirit and the enduring mystery of consciousness. For those seeking more such explorations into the realms of spirituality, consciousness, and the wisdom passed down through generations, make sure you don't miss future videos. Becoming part of this community means joining others who are curious, open-minded, and on their own journey of discovery. The man who remembered his past life from the age of 3 offers a profound gift, a living example that the soul's journey may indeed transcend the boundaries of a single lifetime. It's a story that stays with you, prompting reflection on the enduring mystery of consciousness and the incredible tapestry of existence we are all a part of. May his experience inspire us all to look a little deeper, listen a little closer, and wonder about the infinite possibilities of the human spirit.